Hey, what is up guys? So I got something pretty interesting to share with you guys today. If you guys don't really like the meta, this might be something that you'll like. It's kind of one of those fan favorite decks and it's pretty cool. So it is a Timaeus Pot of Taboo deck. So it's a Pot of Timaeus is what I'm going to call it. Because I think it's really cool and pretty unique. The other guy over here, he's playing some Synchro variant of normal monsters. It's vanilla Synchro. If you guys haven't seen what you can do a lot of crazy stuff in this deck. I know it sounds dumb, but then again, you know, people gotta try to be innovative in this day and age of Yu-Gi-Oh! In order to make some crazier plays. But anyways, you're gonna see a lot of draw power with power of Pot of Taboos over here. And this deck is not like a deck that is the Prediction Princess version of this deck. I did make a Prediction Princess version of using Pot of Taboos deck, but this is literally Pot of Taboos only mixed in with the Timaeus Legendary Knight card. So I think, like I said, it's going to be one of those fan favorite cards. It's like a turbo version of the deck. I think you could potentially throw in Chicken Race and Pseudo Space, but later on you will see that you actually kind of want to be a little bit faster, so to speak, because Chicken Race Pseudo Space technically also lets your opponent speed itself up, and then when you have cards like Pot of Taboos that, like, you know, you can't risk your opponent like popping them face down. And look at this, he's got double Pot of Taboos already set within a few turns just in this duel. But nonetheless, you can see he's activating all these cards, and at first I was thinking, oh, this is a deck out deck that Teriyaki's playing, but he's got the Fame of Critias and then Legend of Heart, and I'm like, wait, is there some other win condition that I don't know of? But anyways, yeah, like I said, it's a pretty crazy duel over here. So he does also have Book of Eclipse, so if the guy was to say try to make anything, he would just let him draw a bunch of cards. And I was like, oh, deck out deck, like I said. But anyways, he's going to go ahead and be able to keep on banishing that one face-up spell card over there. And he finally gets it. And then he goes ahead and goes for the Coin Norma over there. And like Pot of Taboos, flips them all down. And it's just like, okay, how much draw power is this guy going to have? And then he activates Localized Tornado, which shuffles all cards from your hand and graveyard into the deck. You'd think it's minus, but it can prevent yourself from decking out. But with the Timaeus Knight of Destiny over here, I was thinking, most decks, once this card comes out, I don't really know what you do. It's kind of funny to see that he crashes it, but then he gets all three of these, and he can attack over every single one, because when Timaeus, the Knight of Destiny, goes away, when it is destroyed by battle, you can special summon all the legendary knights, ignoring their summoning conditions. And then these cards still proc their effect once again. You can see how cool they are. I don't think it's like super high tier in the meta scale, but it's going to be one of those fan favorite decks. And I think a lot of players will be interested in trying this turbo version out. You'll see that he's completely destroyed his opponent over here. But watch, there is a surprise over here. So he attacks with all those, and he goes and makes another Timaeus Knight of Destiny. And his opponent draws into the Amulet of Ambition. You can see he keeps on recycling that one day of peace. And yeah, this card can be kind of minus in a sense because it does let your opponent draw a card. But at one point, people were playing this in like Inzectors and stuff just to get that like extra draw power, because you can OTK, you know, as long as you're like, I'm gonna, you know, survive for this turn, I'm not gonna really do too much, maybe set like a Hornet. That was like back in the day though, back when that card was at 3 and people were playing like Exodia, like Blue Eyes Exodia and stuff like that. Could you imagine that card nowadays? I think it'd be absolutely crazy, but especially when you mix in with like Chicken Race Pseudo Space, those are all crazy draw power cards. But anyways, he destroys all the monsters his opponent controls, and he goes ahead and books Eclipses his Pot of Taboos. And I was thinking, what is Teriyaki doing over here? I thought he was trying to deck his opponent out, which could technically be a win condition. You know, sometimes people like to do that. He bounces everything back, activates Shallow Grave. The guy goes for that vanilla over there with that massive 2050 defense. I thought that was ridiculous. Activates Amulet and Ambition, and then he smacks him for 2150 because the vanilla makes a game. So he was trying to go cheeky and deck his opponent out, but that's what you get for just underestimating your opponent. I thought that was a really amazing duel because it was a turn of unfortunate event, because Amulet of Ambition, you only equip to a normal monster if it battles a monster with a higher level. The equipped monster gains 5 turn attack times the difference, and this is a level 9 monster. So he's able to gain that 4,000 attack. Pretty good stuff. I mean, look at that vanilla over there. This rabbit's got a sweet tooth. He's on a quest for the world's sweetest carrot, and he just wants to nibble on carrots all day today, tomorrow, and the day after that. Get wrecked by the vanilla. I love that duel. That, like I said, that was an awesome turn of events. But I also got the deck profile for you guys, so if you guys want to try out the deck. So thanks Teriyaki for setting this, and I thought, again, it was just really hilarious. So anyways, if you guys want to try out the deck, this card right now, guys, it is kind of pricey because of the Dark Magician support, just as a heads up. So if you want to get it, maybe get it now, and maybe if you already have it, then you're good to go. Because you only technically really need one. But anyways, let's jump into the deck profile. So first off, we got a triple copy of Pot of Taboos, and then we got one legendary Timaeus, one legendary Hermos, one legendary Knight Critias, 3 of the Coin Norma, of course, the Pot of Taboo Turbo deck. So then we got the Eye of Timaeus, Instant Fusion, Fang of Critias, 1 Day of Pepperoni, 3 Trade-ins, 2 Shallow Graves, 1 Claw of Hermos, 1 Feather of the Phoenix, 3 Upstarts, 1 Foolish, 1 Legend of Heart, 1 Magical Stone Excavation, 1 Book of Moon, 3 Book of Eclipses, 1 Twin Twister, 3 Burst Reverse, 1 Localized Tornado, 3 Hope for Escapes, 1 Jar of Avarice, 1 DNA Surgery. For the extra deck, 3 Timaeus, the Knight of Destiny. Then we have the Tyrant Burst Dragon, Amulet Dragon, Mirror Force Dragon, Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight, Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword. Again, you're not going to make like half of these, by the way. But, you know, if you can, it's pretty cool, right? And then we got Gilta, then we got Flame Swordsman, we got Doom Virus Dragon, Goddess Bow, Rocket Hermos Cannon, Carbanola Nala Warrior, and then we got the Time Magic Hammer. For the most part, you guys can see the idea of the deck is just to go as fast as possible, and I think Teriyaki was trying to deck out his opponent, but I like that ending. The vanilla won the game, but a pretty cool duel. Thanks again, Teriyaki, for sending in this awesome replay plus the deck profile. Appreciate it, man. But anyways, guys, show the video some love, guys, by giving that like button a titty slap, and it's been your boy Will Smith, signing out.